Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, I'm Stan the Movie Man. This is your WIMZ.com movie review, and you voted for me this week to go see Shutter Island, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Mark Ruffalo, Ben Kingsley, in a film directed by the one, the only, Martin Scorsese. The film is about two federal marshals, played by Ruffalo and DiCaprio, who go to this place called Shutter Island. It is a prison and hospital for the criminally insane. A patient has escaped from her quarters on Shutter Island and seems to have disappeared. DiCaprio and Ruffalo are there to help in the search for this missing patient. And we learn early on that DiCaprio's wife has been killed in an apartment fire, and that he was also involved in liberating, I believe, Dachau in World War II. The things are never as they seem on Shutter Island, there's more not only to what's going on the island, but also to why DiCaprio's character is there, things we learn as the movie goes along. It's an interesting movie to watch. I'm just not sure I liked it a whole lot. The film sort of moves along in fits and starts. It seems like it's moving in one direction and then it stops, and then it seems to move in a different direction and it stops, and it seems to go in yet another direction, and again it stops. It is told in a very scattershot fashion that makes more sense as you get to the end of the film. I'm not going to give away anything, but the film seems to be a combination of gritty film noir as well as suspense, horror, crime. It's kind of a shotgun approach to movie making. I'm not sure it entirely works. While I was fascinated with the story and very curious as to what was going to happen as we moved through, I'm not sure the payout was really worth the trip. I don't know, it's difficult to explain to you without telling you too much, but it's very tense and at times scary, and it's very dark, but I'm just not quite sure it really works all the way through. DiCaprio's very good. This could not have been an easy movie for him to make because it's a very emotional role, because his character is quite damaged. Of course, Ben Kingsley is always pretty good in what he does. He occasionally stars in a clunker, but that's not entirely his fault. Mark Ruffalo is more of a supporting character and not all that involved until near the very end of the movie. Max von Sydow plays a doctor on the island, and he's creepy, quite creepy. I don't feel like it quite is stitched together as tightly as it could have been. Could just be me. Could be it's more complicated than my little brain can handle. But it's just one of those films that I'm kind of on the wall about. I could fall into the it's fantastic and the best thing you'll ever see movie category, or it could fall into the avoid it at all costs, with a few little changes in either direction. I'm going to give it 3 guitars simply because I'm just really down the middle on it. It could have been, I think, better, and it could have been much worse. So I'm thinking 3 guitars is about what it deserves. Go to WIMZ.com to read my complete review, and if you'd like to ask a question, you can do so by sending me an email at stanthemovieman@att.net. That's stanthemovieman@att.net. Till next time, Stan the Movie Man. See ya.